Traveling on a budget? Don't worry, you're not gonna miss out. Let's hike. It's currently 12 in the afternoon and I'm here at Narai Station, located in the beautiful prefecture of Nagano, here in central Japan. I came from a nearby mountain town called Fukushima, where I stayed for the night. That's the station, and you can store your luggage there at the train station for 500 yen. It's open until 4:50 p.m. But I will need to store mine in one of these because I might get back after 5 p.m. So this is just like a super short walk from the station. Today I'm planning to hike a portion of Nakasendo, an ancient highway that used to connect Kyoto to Edo, which is present-day Tokyo. You've probably heard about Nakasendo in my previous vlogs, and it's because this trip to central Japan basically revolves around it. Okay, let's hike. For the past days, I've been mostly visiting post towns along this legendary highway. Some of these post towns have been wonderfully preserved, just like Narai-juku. Wow, Narai-juku is beautiful even from afar. So my plan is to hike the Nakasendo from here until Yabuhara-juku, which will take around 2 hours. Once I reach Yabuhara, I'll take the train back to Narai to retrieve my luggage before heading off to Matsumoto. I'm quite nervous about this because frankly, I don't want to do it alone. A few weeks leading to my trip, I had been looking for other travelers who might be planning to hike this leg on this day on a Facebook community for Nakasendo hikers. The problem is, I haven't found any. Oh yeah. Hi. I have a... arigatou gozaimasu. I'd been wandering around this part of the post town for a good 10 minutes, hoping to find other travelers who were planning to hike the Nakasendo from here. I'm still waiting for people to come this way. I'm not sure. Are there anyone hiking with me? But I couldn't wait any longer. I need to finish the hike before it starts to get dark. So it says for the Torii Pass that I should go this way. At this part of the trail, I spotted two couples who seemed to be taking their time between walking and taking pictures. I asked if they were planning to hike all the way to Yabuhara, but they said they were just exploring the area. I also ran into a few hikers who had just finished the trail and asked if they had seen any bears along the way. Thankfully, they hadn't, but somehow that didn't do much to calm my nerves. I think I really should have started from Yabuhara instead of Narai. Black bears do appear more frequently during autumn to forage food in preparation for the winter hibernation, so you'll see a lot of bear warnings everywhere. Ow. Right now to the Torii Pass. Oh. I think there are other hikers inside here. That's what I said. There aren't a lot of hikers here. So, oh Lord, please keep me safe. Amen. It wasn't until I was back on the train, looking at Google Maps, that I realized that this was actually the correct path, and I shouldn't have kept going straight. I was a little disappointed because I had been looking forward to this. But part of traveling is knowing your own limits. Sometimes the smarter decision is turning around instead of pushing yourself into something you're not comfortable with. Traveling isn't just about ticking off your bucket list. It's also about unforgettable and sometimes scary moments like this where you can learn a lot from and where you need to make the decision that's right for you. Now, let's explore this beautiful post town properly. Narai-juku was the 34th of the 69 post towns on the Nakasendo. Its main street stretches for over 1 kilometer, making it the longest post town in Japan. Post towns, or juku, are like stopovers that used to exist back in the Edo period. People who traveled the Nakasendo stopped here to eat and rest, buy travel supplies, change their worn sandals and clothing, hire porters and horses, or get information about road and weather conditions. Many travelers stayed at Narai-juku back in the days, and one of the reasons for this is it's located at the foot of the mountain where a steeper and challenging trail called Tori Pass is located. Crossing the pass on foot could take hours, especially in rain or snow. It's one of the more demanding sections of the Nakasendo, so almost everyone stopped in this post town before or after crossing the pass. Because of this, Narai-juku became incredibly prosperous. In fact, it earned the nickname Narai of 1,000 Houses because of the sheer number of inns, shops, and homes lining its streets. It eventually became the wealthiest post town in the Kiso Valley. Narai-juku and the other post towns located in the Kiso Valley also benefited from the surrounding forests that supplied high-quality timber. This led to the development of the beautiful Kiso lacquerware, a traditional craft that's still made and sold here today. Narai-juku is also one of the easiest post towns to visit from Nagoya. Unlike Magome-juku and Tsumago-juku, which require a bus ride from the nearest train station, Narai-juku is located right next to the train station. That makes it a much more convenient destination if you're traveling from either Nagoya or Matsumoto and don't have the luxury of time. The Tezuka family residence is one of the most important historic buildings in Narai-juku because it was the headquarters of the town's transportation system during the Edo period. The Tezuka family was appointed by the Tokugawa shogunate to manage transportation in this post town. Think of them as a combination of a logistics manager, postmaster, and transportation coordinator for one of Japan's busiest highways. If you want to experience a side of Japan that feels slower, quieter, and more authentic, I'd recommend exploring the post towns along the Nakasendo instead of only visiting major tourist hotspots like Kyoto. Rather than rushing between famous temples packed with crowds, you can take your time, walk the same paths people used hundreds of years ago, and enjoy family run inns, regional food, and countryside experiences. One of the best parts? Exploring the Nakasendo can be surprisingly affordable. These post towns are free to explore, and the hiking trails cost nothing. If you're looking for a deeper connection to Japan's history and countryside, the Nakasendo offers a unique experience that's hard to find in more mainstream destinations. Thanks for joining me on another budget and off the beaten path adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'll see you in Matsumoto.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of